All right, it's a 5:30 punch-in at Terminal Street, Boston. Full large MR1 for 6:30 p.m. All right, thank you very much. Got it. Eric.
You told us.
Hey, truck 102, 6:30 p.m. start. Boston DPW.
To get things to accumulate,
especially in and around the Boston area back to 95 for a time. We think it's going to be mainly snow off to the north and west.
That's all. I'm just
Terminal Street boat ramp.
As you get here from the
All right, I'm going to put you in truck 125 that I was talking to you earlier. We were getting fuel. We gotta be in Boston for 5:30 p.m.
See that?
Yeah, and we're punching in on Terminal Street down at the boat ramp. All right, your usual truck 79. Thank you. Bye. What day is it? Oh, today it's a weekday, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the other thing about plowing is you never know. You lose track of your days. You go from one position right into the plowing through the overnight to the next day, and then you go home and you sleep and you wake up and you lost the whole day and you don't even know what day it is. When you're out here plowing, though, you never know when you're going to go home. You don't know when the storm's going to end. It's New England weather. Everything's unpredictable. You don't know when it's going to start officially. You don't know when it's going to end officially. And you don't know what the weather's going to do after the storm ends. If it goes to a deep freeze, you're going to stay out here sanding. The storm could end at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you could be out here sanding until 2 in the afternoon just because of the temperatures. Depending on how long the storm's dragged out. I mean, if you end up with 6 inches of snow, you can guarantee being out here for 10 plus hours easily. You give us a 12 to 18 inch storm, you're out here for 48 hours before you're going anywhere, and that's only to go home and get rest to come back and do cleanup and pile removal. You know, and then when you're hauling the snow, there was a couple storms ago that we did this, and I was out for 5 days, every night, overnight, snow removal out of the city of Boston.
All right.
We're laying salt down right now. The gauges will show us how much we're putting down per mile. And this is just to get ahead of the storm, buy you some time when the snow starts coming down. The way that the storm's been going, 1 minute you look at it, it's an 8-inch storm. 1 minute you look at it, you're getting a coating doing an inch or something. So who knows?
So what is something you think people who've never done this and don't know anything about this job might not realize?
You're more out here for the people than you are for yourself. You're pretty much putting everybody else in front of you in terms of safety-wise. It's not like we're doing this for ourselves. We're doing it for everybody else and their safety. Sometimes it's not the safest conditions for us to be doing what we're doing, but in order for people to be able to move on with everyday life, we have to make the sacrifices of taking care of the unfortunate conditions. It's the life of a plow driver. It's in my blood. I grew up, my father still does it. 58 years old and he's still plowing around the clock working for a local town. I just grew up doing it. It's just what I know. It's just normal to me. I say all the time that I don't want to do it anymore, and here I am finding myself doing it again.
I honestly feel that we don't necessarily match up. We actually exceed what most do. Like, I hear from other contractors. I hear about other contractors. And it seems like, you know, we try and run a tight ship. And then when you hear what other contractors are doing or how they're handling things, you actually realize, wow, we go above and beyond, and we try and do the right thing. We have a great group of guys. I think the key thing is to have good people, dependable people that know what they're doing.
I mean, it doesn't matter where you go or who you talk to. They know the trucks.
Yeah.
And how nice our equipment is. how well kept it is. I mean, it's a hard place to work because you're held to such a higher standard, I think, than most places. Like they expect a lot out of you. But on the other hand, a company this big and it's run like a small family business, like family comes first to them. Like they will do anything for you and your family. Like when you come up through the company, you're like molded to adapt and overcome. Like you just get it done. It doesn't matter what it takes or how you have to do it. I was up at 4, got to the job at 5:45, started work at 7, worked till 3:15, went to the shop, grabbed the truck, went to the Boston town yard, got salt, came here and started for 5:30.
And when do you think you'll be done?
Tomorrow, late morning, afternoon.
Big thing about dealing with these guys when they're tired is you got to keep a good sense of humor and a good bond with these guys. If you're grumpy and you're irritable to them, it's just going to be tenfold back when they get an attitude. So the more humor you keep in it, keep it friendly, be understanding, and it's going to make everybody's day easier. So typically you got your 8-hour work shift, you get a half-hour break. But when you're out here doing this snow work, a lot of times they consider it a state of emergency. You got to keep the roads open. So some of those laws just don't apply anymore. You're out here on these roads sometimes many hours with no break. I try to let my guys get in, if they're feeling sleep deprived and it seems like it's going to be a safety problem, I tell them I don't care who yells at who, it's safer for you to go take a nap. But there's a lot of guys that won't, and a lot of people don't understand the hours that get worked when a storm happens. And then they want to know why the plow guy had an attitude. The plow guy's been up for 2 days straight while you were home sleeping in your nice warm house. Audie.
Hey, I'm out of slips again.
Buddy, this is like the second or third time tonight. What are you doing? You using salt? You just throwing it on the ground?
Yeah.
All right.
Like it was free.
Like it's free salt. Just give it away. All right. I'll give you a call. Actually, where are you? You in the projects?
I'm near that firehouse.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm at the total opposite end of the city.
Okay.
All right. I'll give you a call in a few minutes. I got to give some slips to Morris, and then I'll head out, and I'll give you a call.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Legs get a little sore. Eyes are burning a little bit. I've been doing this a long time. I make it happen, make it through it. Definitely enjoy my bed when I get home, but I understand it's the nature of the beast. You're out here till it's done.
What do you say, handsome?
I say you can go home.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right, pal.
I'm going to miss your face. Love you long time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what time you gonna put me in at? 10?
10:30 to 7 a.m.
10:30?
10:30 to 7, yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, pal.
Thanks, bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.
can head home, brother.
All right, kid.
All right, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Whoa, Joe, you're all set, brother.
All set?
You can head on home.
All right, thank you, boss.
Thank you for coming in.
All right, anytime. Anything for you.
Oh yeah, now you're being nice because you're going home. All right, have a
I'll talk to you later.
have a good one. Be safe.
Do you like making these calls?
Yeah, because it makes their day.
Hey,
Hey, you're all set to head home, brother.
all right, see ya.
Frankie, how we doing?
Say it again?
How we doing?
Oh, we're doing all right.
All right, you're all set to head home, brother.
All set?
They're all done with the plowing equipment. I think they want it off the roads because of the traffic.
Okay.
All right, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, no problem, dude. What time you got me down for?
10:30 to 7.
Okay. All right.
What's that?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, brother. Be safe.
Take care. Take care.
Bye. The average driver that we have out here in the field from last night is still actively working now. We had some guys start at 3:45 in the morning at the shop, other guys at 5:30 in the morning at the shop. So I mean, we're talking they've been working straight. They've been working straight for 28 hours, 27 hours. And they're still out here, still going. Morale seems to be up. They got a little bit of a break, a little bit of a confidence boost. So after the long hours, the hard work, being out here dealing with the potholes, dealing with the people that don't care, and at the end of it all, we made this happen. The commuters can get in their car, get to work, get their kids to daycare, get to school, whatever their daily routine is. It's possible because we stayed out here and made it happen.